Another video that is new and is in a new place. So let's get on to it. Alright, so I don't know if I've actually fully mentioned this. I think I mentioned it in my other video where I stated that I've moved in and stuff. But I received a package, actually, not from CPLC, I wish though, of a bundle of Zhu Zhu Pets and some other stuff. And a few of those are actually extremely rare. Now, if you guys remember the site, Tradera, the place where I got Tulip and Moppet almost 3 years ago. Jeez, time flies. Basically, I think you may know where I'm going to be going with this. I'm not going to mention the super rare Zhu Zhu Pets in this video just yet. I'll explain it after I showcase everything else that was in here in this video. Now, I already did the unboxing literally off camera because of extreme excitement, because you should know how excited I easily can get. I'm going to go ahead and go from the common ones to the rare ones, and then to the super rare ones afterwards. But first, I'm going to mention what were in the lot that are basically a bunch of accessories that I can't possibly remember right now from the tip of my tongue. Now, the first things that were in this lot were a bunch of carrying bags to carry around the Zhu Zhu Pets in, a bigger carrying bag which is not official from Sepia or Zhu Zhu Pets in any way, shape, or form, but yet again, it could fit up to 3 Zhu Zhu Pets, which was very neat for me actually today, because I was able to bring them around the new place I'm living in. So that's cool. One outfit for any Zhu Zhu Pet that I can apply to, a woody wagon and surfboard, a skateboard, a carriage, if I remember correctly, and a starter set. No, I did not get the special edition Hank where it comes with his unique sound. I got another Zhu Zhu Pet that most likely fit in with that starter set. And if that's all I can remember of all the playsets that were there, or whatever accessories that were there, we can now go ahead and move on to the video where all the Zhu Zhu Pets that I've gotten from this lot has managed to increase my collection, despite me not even opening the box for my collection. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to basically be showcasing in this lot is the common ones, because, you know, it's best to get things out of the way. So the first one is Winky. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alright, no, seriously, let's go ahead and just talk about it. So this is one of the Zhu Zhu Pets that I got, Winky. It's another duplicate of mine now. I'm going to go ahead and put on the batteries in this. By the way, these came with like some Swedish batteries called Claes Olsen. They almost look like some kind of like beauty design type of thing for your nails. I don't know. I'm not one for fashion, so don't even quote me on that. It makes original sounds. I've tested these all off camera except one because I never got the time. Has its original sounds. Speaker is a little bit raspy, which is, I guess, fine, because I'm not really interested in having a duplicate Winky. I know my brother likes Winky a lot, so either I'd give it to him, you know, so I can make sure I can keep the other Winky for my collection, because I know for a fact he would want to keep the Stonewall from my collection. Wouldn't you? And Wolfie's asleep. Forgot. Sorry about that. But yeah, yeah, raspy speaker. So, that's Winky for you guys. And onward to the next Zhu Zhu Pet, which is stupid. There we go. Next up we have is Jinx. Okay, so this is the one that I already tested. Yeah, it has original sounds. It's tagless. The Winky actually has his tag, so that's cool. And you can see that there was a longer tag from the front where it shows his birthday and birthmark. Yeah, they are from Sweden. This one is tagless, so I mean, it's fun. We already know his birthday and stuff. It's nice, actually, having another Jinx. And when I say another Jinx, I mean I also got another Jinx. 2 Jinxes in one lot. Okay, I can't necessarily test this out since I don't have a screwdriver for it. It's in the other room, so we'll just assume that it has the same sounds as his original. Basically, the original sounds. You know, I'm actually very tempted to now test this out. Hold up a moment. Alrighty, so I just adjusted the batteries that was in here, surprisingly. I thought for a moment, like, it had dead batteries, but I guess they're still alive, and... Oh, come on, you were just working just a bit ago. Come on. Yep. It just has his own original sound, so that's fine. I don't know if that's, like, the same quality as my Snickle Fritz with the newer sound quality of Jinx. Hold up. Okay, maybe it's a little bit higher pitched, I guess, but yeah, that's cool. That's 2 Jinx for you guys. Next up in the collection is Peachy. Same sounds as usual, just the original sounds. I always feel like the Peachy from overseas are a little bit more orange, but I'm guessing that's just the way how my camera works, because from what I'm viewing it with my own eyes, it's basically the same color, but when I'm showing it on camera, it's like a little bit more orange, now that I think about it. Tagged, yeah, it's just Peachy. I like Peachy. I remember one time when I was first getting my own personal Peachy, basically I hid it in Walgreens because that's where I was getting her, in the beach area. The next day she was still hidden there, and then I purchased it. Okay, that's enough about like my life story with Peachy. Let's just go ahead and move on with the other Zhu Zhu Pets because I am very, very excited. Next up we have is Patches. This is the Patches that is included with the starter set that I got from the lot from Turdera. Makes chunk sounds, and on the long tag it says it's a go-go pet. So that's honestly very, very cool to experience. It's tagged, so that's another thing. Now realizing that the text for pets is actually very different for Zhu Zhu Pets instead. Just look, let me show you this. Look at that. They really changed up the logo a lot in 2008 and 2009. Awesome. But yeah, just the normal white birthmark variant. Its back button is jammed. Oh, I found a loophole, I guess. So, yeah, that's Patches. Well, I'm not going to customize this one. I don't know if I'm going to be customizing some of these Zhu Zhu Pets, and if I ever do, I guess I'll go ahead and mention that eventually in the near future. Next up we have is Harlow. Now, this is a little bit of a rare one right here. It has her own unique sounds, which is basically spotty sounds with different orientation to make it unique in her own way. It's tagged as well. That's another cool thing to mention. But another thing that I also want to mention about this Harlow is that it has a black exoskeleton. That's quite a common random part release in quotes. Normally, exoskeletons don't really mean much. Mostly it's the code reader and the wheel box, but also wheel boxes are interchangeable, so that also really doesn't mean anything. It's mostly just the code readers and the, on occasion, nose button, depending on whether if it's a different nose variant. But yeah, it has spotty sounds. Am I really going to bother playing it? Am I putting in the batteries? Yes, I am, actually. But, okay, if you guys already know how Harlow sounds like, it's best that I don't play it for now. So, let's just continue on. I'm most likely going to give this to someone around in the Zhu Zhu Pet community server, which I highly recommend you guys joining it, because we're getting as much people as we can for this summer, because well, we want to grow the community and stuff like that. So, I'll see whoever is interested in Harlow in the Zhu Zhu Pets community server. If you guys are interested as well, let me know and I'll see whether we can make a deal and stuff like that, because I don't think I'm going to need a duplicate Harlow, especially when it already has her unique sounds. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and set this aside now. Next up, we're getting on to the rare ones, but first off, to pause things, let's go ahead and introduce to this creature. This was in the lot as well, and I want to burn it into a trash. Well, not really. I'll just give it to my grandma. That's what I did with my other furry frenzies. I forgot the name to this, so if I remember the name, I'll most likely leave it on the screen right here. So, there you go. I don't care whether if it has unique sounds or not. I don't like these creatures, and I regret getting some of these and missing out on other original Zhu Zhu Pets. Let's just continue on with what else we got. Next up, we're getting on to the rarer ones right now, and that is Annabelle. Now, I got Annabelle last year. Same case with other Zhu Zhu Pets in 2023. And it's tagged. It's missing the front tag, which is the longer one. But its other tag is still intact. And instead of having her own original sounds, it has bamboo sounds. Now, this is one of those V2 Rockstar variants where basically they came with Series 5 Zhu Zhu Pet sounds, which they're quite common to find, unfortunately. So if you'd ever do stumble upon one, it's best that you keep that at least for a while and then try finding another one with the unique sounds that it's desired to have. But yeah, sound variant Annabelle. Next up we have is Spike. I also got Spike as well last year thanks to my great friend Jacob, because we did a trade-off for the Motley that I got a duplicate of literally 3 years ago, same case I got with Tulip and Moppet. It has its tag. It's also missing the front tag as well. Don't know why for some reason, but it has dead batteries, and Captain Zhus sounds. So yeah, it's also the same case with the Annabelle that I also got in this lot. They just have 05 Zhu Zhu Pets for some reason, and it's always best to at least keep them until you get like one with the original sounds, like me. I mean, I never had the case with the V2 Rockstar where I had those type of sounds, so can't really say much. Next up, we have another rare one, and that is Luigi. Now, I got Luigi almost about 5 years ago, actually, and I finally got another duplicate one. They're not too hard to find compared to many other Zhu Zhu Pets that I have in my collection, but they are quite rare to find. I tested it out. It has Scoodle sounds, but thought I'd play it to you because, well, it's a rare Zhu Zhu Pet. It deserves some spotlight at least. I mean, I feel like all rare Zhu Zhu Pets get too much of the spotlight, but either way. Oh yeah, it also came with the pizza bike as well, but it did not came with the pizza play set, so that's something, at least. But yeah, I'm just going to put this back in. But yeah, that's Luigi. I'll most likely maybe also do a giveaway for this, or just give it to one of my friends as well. But who knows? Just stay tuned just in case if that ever happens. Now, we're getting on to the more rarer ones eventually, and eventually the ones that are new to my collection. Now, this one is Green Bean. I got a duplicate Green Bean, but I think you already know I'm going to go with this butt. Well, first off, it doesn't have a butt tag. That's one butt that is missing. But this one is actually a random part release Green Bean. And it also has, okay, I hate this screw so much. I'm just going to go ahead and try removing it as best as I can. I already, just letting you know, I did test out all these Zhu Zhu Pets. Some sounds I was just alright with. This one, I'm actually very disappointed, because my original Green... Oh, right, I forgot to tell you that it also has, like, dead batteries that was included, so I'll go ahead and play those just for the funnies. But it has diesel sounds. Utterly disappointed right now, because I was expecting something very unique with a code reader this different color. I didn't know it was actually going to be a random part release when I first got this, so... Well, okay, wait, hold up. It's getting there. You heard that? I don't know if my camera actually picked it up, but it basically the batteries it came with were freaking dying, and it almost sounded like an 88-bit video game that just simply just like the end of a boss battle or something. That's just funny. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna play it a little more. And it's resetting its sound barrier and stuff. But yeah, that's a random part release Green Bean. Now, this is where things get more crazier. Now, next up, I got a duplicate Moppet. Of all the Zhu Zhu Pets that I could get a duplicate of, is Moppet. And that is just utterly crazy right here. These are the sounds that were included with this duplicate Moppet. Oh shoot! A more higher crisp sound of Carly and Pinky sounds, which is absolutely crazy. You know, I'm not gonna put on the wheel box in the meantime. It's a little bit more ear bleeding type of sound, type of quality. Not like the one that I got from 3 years ago, but it's crazy now that I actually got a duplicate of a super rare Zhu Zhu Pet that is European exclusive. I mean, I have a duplicate Barrett as well, but this is just more awesome to have in hand. I'm gonna most likely give this to my partner, because Purple and Bunny. She loves bunnies. She even has a pet bunny as well. Yeah, that is Moppet. Don't even think about negotiating whether viewer wanted to get this. I already made an idea. Now, for these final two, this is when things get more crazy. I introduced to you one of my other new Zhu Zhu Pets, Meadow. I finally got Meadow. But there is going to be a catch with this one, actually, because this is not going to be my meadow for much longer. And I'll explain that on another video eventually, but I'm just going to go ahead and introduce you as best as I can. So this is Meadow. This is one of the other 4 European exclusive Zhu Zhu Pets. Same with Moppet, Tulip, and Pounce. This is just one of them. It basically is like the same pattern of Sophie and Finnegan, except with a more floral design. By the way, the Moppet that I have here, the duplicate Moppet, is tagless as well, so I'm still a little bit subjected about the birthday being March 18th, so I don't know about that. But this one is tagged. It has her birthday tag right here. Oh, dang it, come on. Meadow, March 20th. That's the first day of spring, which is what made her get this design. Her birthmark is a leafy twig. Her sounds, let me go ahead and play them right here. When I first got her in my hand, I literally thought her sounds board was like dying and stuff, but thankfully it's just because he needed new batteries. 3, 2, 1. Yep, peachy sounds, just like the other one that was first discovered in 2020, actually, during the COVID times. I will go ahead and remove the batteries right here. There we go. But yeah, I'll go ahead and explain on why I'm not keeping this Meadow for much longer in another video. But bear with me on it, actually. And don't even think about questioning, like, wait, Rider Renegade's not keeping a super rare Zhu Zhu Pet? It'll be a lot to explain, believe me. And now, finally, my last Zhu Zhu Pet of this lot, a rare one that I'm actually going to be keeping, that is Pounce. I finally got Pounce as well. And as mentioned, Pounce is another one of those European exclusive Zhu Zhu Pets, like Meadow, Tulip, and Moppet. And it's tagless, unfortunately. But hey, it's fine. We already know her birthday is February 17th. Her birthmark is a needle with a thread and a heart shape on the side. Now, if you remember my friend Richie, he goes by Moray now. He has a Pounce of his own, where it actually makes patches sounds. But for my Pounce, it makes shamrock sounds. It makes shamrock sounds. You would not believe how disappointed I was when I first heard that the Pounce that I got makes patches sounds. You would not believe how disappointed I was. But, am I happy that I just slightly just grabbed her that easily. How did the battery just get that loose as well? But either way, am I still happy that I at least have Pounce? Yes. Am I happy that my friend Moray also has had Pounce for almost 5 years? Yes. I actually was hesitant to actually get a Pounce of my own because I wanted to make Moray feel more original and unique of having Pounce, the only one with Pounce in the Zhu Zhu Pets community. Well, we'll talk about that eventually. You know what? At this point, I'm just going to talk about it right here, right now. So, that is it for Pounce. Honestly wish it had patches sounds like his, but, you know, it's alright. At least I got her. Now, let's go back to the Meadow. Now, I'm not going to be keeping this Meadow because I've made a promise with my friend Moray for almost 5 years that when I encounter a Meadow someday, I'll be giving it to him to complete his own Zhu Zhu Pet collection. And he's basically done with collecting Zhu Zhu Pets for like years now, but this is literally the last thing that he would want to fulfill his own collection. So that's why I'm not going to be keeping this Meadow for much longer. I will, of course, find another Meadow, because if I'm able to find a duplicate Moppet and have that as well in my possession, I think I could get myself an in-quote duplicate, end-quote, Meadow for my own collection as well. So, yeah, I still will be making the review, of course, just for the photography footage and stuff like that. And eventually I'll be sending off Meadow to my friend Moray later on in the near future. It won't be too long, of course. I'm trying to make it as quickly as possible, but I'm also still adjusting with everything that's going on around the new place I'm living in right now. But yeah, that is it for my new lot of Zhu Zhu Pets. And you stick the landing. Die, trash. Anyways, what do you guys think? Which one is your favorite Zhu Zhu Pet that I got out of this whole lot? I'm gonna say I like the green bean as well. I just wish it did not have these little sounds, because that just bugs me. I love Moppet with all my life. Meadow and Pounce I like a lot as well, because they're new additions to my collection. Minus Meadow for now, until I give it to my friend Moray, so stay tuned with that. That is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and stay zootastic.